A closed-door diplomatic meeting between two nuclear powerhouses, but still no firm agreement on how to cope with Iran's nuclear program. The Secretary of State Hillary Clinton meeting today in Moscow with her Russian counterpart. Our foreign affairs correspondent Jill Doherty is traveling with Secretary Clinton. Jill.
Wolf, President Obama put Hillary Clinton in charge of U.S.-Russian relations. And so far, on this very quick visit to Moscow, it does appear the two countries are making some progress. But they still haven't reached a meeting of the minds on Iran. Hillary Clinton, across the table from Russia's foreign minister, gives a shorthand version of U.S.-Russian relations based on her recently broken elbow.
Now both my elbow and our relationship are reset, and we're moving forward, which I greatly welcome.
But on the key issue of Iran, that reset doesn't give the Secretary of State what a senior official says she came for: clarity from the Russians on what specific forms of pressure they would be willing to sign on to if Iran doesn't come clean on its nuclear program. Clinton's strategy, a dual-track approach.
We are aware that we might not be as successful as we need to be. So we have always looked at the potential of sanctions in the event that we are not successful, that we cannot assure ourselves and others that Iran has decided not to pursue nuclear weapons.
But Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov says threats of sanctions and pressure right now would be counterproductive.
The threats
санкции, угрозы давления в нынешней ситуации, по нашему убеждению, контрпродуктивны.
Diplomacy, the Russians say, is working so far. The evidence? Iran's agreement to let UN inspectors see its previously undisclosed uranium enrichment facility. At his residence in the Moscow suburbs, Russian President Dmitry Medvedev welcomes Secretary Clinton and says his country and the U.S. are ready together to find answers to the most pressing and difficult issues on the international agenda, including Iran. But he does not repeat what he told President Barack Obama in September, that sometimes sanctions may be inevitable.
We are disposed to find answers to the most topical questions of the international agenda, the most difficult questions, and we are very interested in discussion of those.
Clinton, too, says that while Iran is willing to show some openness on its nuclear program, it's not yet time for tougher sanctions. But the Obama administration says it's not willing to wait for Iran indefinitely. Just how long Moscow is willing to wait isn't clear. Wolf?
Jill Doherty in Moscow for us. Thank you, Jill.
Look at my record. It's very clear what I've done so far, and that is nothing. On my first day in office, I said I'd close Guantanamo Bay. Is it closed yet? No. I said we'd be out of Iraq. Are we? Not the last time I checked. I said I'd make improvements in the war in Afghanistan. Is it better? No, I think it's actually worse. How about healthcare reform? Hell no.
Well, some are asking, did Saturday Night Live open the door for other comedians to poke fun of the president or for Republicans to take advantage? Keith?
We all want an America defined by deep and meaningful equality, from civil rights to labor rights, from women's rights to gay rights, from ending discrimination. There are no acceptable limits, and there are no acceptable prejudices in the 21st century in our country.
We have a common task and a common challenge.
Why can't we see that we are all in this together?
18 million of you from all walks of life. Women and men, young and old, Latino and Asian, African American and Caucasian, rich, poor and middle class, gay and straight, you have stood with me. And I will continue to stand strong with you every time, every place, and every way that I can. The dreams we share are worth fighting for.